Okay, continuation po tayo ng tongue diagnosis made easy, coating distribution. Okay, generally speaking, the same areas that reflect changes in the tongue body color reflect changes in the tongue coating, although there are some differences. So, sa tongue body color na may changes, pwede rin ma-check natin na magkakaroon din ng tongue coating changes. For example, the tongue coating never extends to the very tip or the very edges of the tongue. So, pwedeng hindi rin po umabot doon, kaya hindi natin masabi ang difference. The most common locations where a thick coating is observed are in the center and on the root of the tongue. So, dito po sa may center ng tongue and doon po sa likod ng tongue. Ito po yung kadalasan na may makapal na coating. A thick coating in the center reflects the presence of the pathogenic factor in the stomach. So kung mapal po yung coating dun sa may gitna ng tongue, meaning meron pong pathogenic factor sa stomach. This may be cold, pwedeng cold, heat, dampness, or phlegm, depending on the color and consistency of the coating. So kailangan po natin i-check ang color ng coating to determine nung condition na nag-apekto po sa katawan na pwedeng cold, heat, dampness, or phlegm. A thick coating on the root, however, reflects the presence of a pathogenic factor in the bladder or intestine. Di ba nabanggit natin nung last discussion, the coating of the tongue, ang ini-examine natin primarily is the young organ. So, pag chinek natin yung thick coating ng root or yung likod ng tongue, we are examining yung area ng bladder or intestine, which are young organs. A pathogenic factor in the gallbladder may be manifested in a variety of ways. The most common one is bilateral or unilateral coating that comes forward in one or two strips on the edge. So, ang pag-examine ng gallbladder, ang coating ng gallbladder, pwede po siya one line or two line coating that comes forward na parang strips sa edges ng tongue. So, we have here ang illustration. Nag-forward po ang magkabilang side. Ito, one side lang po siya. So, this one, an example of coating ng gallbladder area. Kung mapapansin niyo po, nagkaroon ng coating sa both sides. Okay? So, we have a definition under normal circumstances. There is a thin white coating distributed evenly over the tongue surface, with the center and rear position being slightly thicker. Sa even coating at tongue coating that completely covers the tongue. So, pag naka-observe po na tayo na evenly distributed, yun po yung tongue coating na completely naka-cover po yung tongue. An even coating naman, also called a partial coating, it covers only certain localized area of the tongue surface, such as pwedeng sa harap, sa unahan, likod, posterior, left or right, central or peripheral areas. Yung clinical significance, examination of the distribution of the tongue coating helps one identify the location and depth of a disease. So, with the tongue coating diagnosis, maka-identify tayo ng location kung saan po yung affected and kung gaano kalalim po yung affectation. Meaning, kung thick, ibig sabihin pumasok na. Kung thin pa lang yung coating, pwedeng external pathogenic factor. Sa pathophysiology of tongue coating distribution, different parts of the tongue reflect the health of different organs. So, iba-ibang organs po ang pwede maapektuhan depende po sa tongue coating. When pathogens are widespread or when dampness obstruct the middle burner, the tongue coating will be distributed evenly and will completely cover the tongue surface. So if we have the presence of dampness sa middle burner, even po ang distribution sa tongue surface. When pathogen attack only certain parts of the body or when only certain organs undergo pathological change, there may be an even distribution of the tongue coating which appears only on those areas of the tongue associated with the affected organs. So, pag pwede rin magkaroon ng changes on a specific area lang na affected ang organ. So, we have here an illustration. Pag ang stomach, chi, and yin sufficient, magkaroon ng even distribution. Dito naman sa kabila, pag merong damp obstruction in the middle burner, we have also an even distribution. Pababa, yung stomach, chi, and yin, yung pag may pathogenic factor enter the body, disturbing the sangful functions. So, pwede magkaroon ng even coating distribution. Depende po sa organ na affected. Okay? Sa uneven distribution of coating, pag front half, okay, sa description, we have coating is found on parts of the tongue and absent elsewhere. So sa indication, yung front half, pathogenic factor entering the interior but not yet deep or stomach chi deficiency. Pag rear half naman, yung likod, mild exopathogenic factor invading with stomach dysfunction. Pag one side lang po yung may coating, pathogenic factor in the xiaoyang or liver and gallbladder. Pag absent naman in the center, stomach qi or kidney yin deficiency or deficiency of yin, essence, qi, and blood. Sa pathogenesis, different portion of the tongue reflect the function of different organs. When damp turbidity arises from the spleen and stomach, the distribution of the coating will reflect the location of any pathogenic factor or processes. So, kung may affectation po sa specific organ, ang damp turbidity na galing po sa spleen and stomach, magdi-distribute po doon sa specific organ na makatulong sa ating pag-determine kung alin po yung area na affected. So we have here tongue coating distribution. So kung mapapansin nyo po dito sa first picture, this is an illustration of the stomach. Yung concentration po niya nandito sa may center. Sa middle picture, we have the gallbladder. Ang blackish coloration po niya, yung description ng area ng gallbladder, one side lang po. The same with the third picture, yung gallbladder area po, one side lang on the left side ng tongue. Okay? So another picture, we have the gallbladder. Ito po, both sides ng tongue. And another picture, ito naman stomach and intestine. Nasa center po yung tongue up to the back ng tongue sa likod. Okay? So stomach and intestine are affected with the thick tongue coating. So we have a description ng iba-ibang klaseng coating. Yung sticky is thicker in the center, slippery but rougher than slippery. So ito yung description ng mas rough na tongue coating, sticky po ang tawag. as if covered in oily fluid which adheres firmly. Yung papillae can be seen, nakikita pa yung papillae, cannot be scraped off. Yung slippery naman is thicker in the center, oily, pero smooth. Kumpara po sa sticky which is rough. So ang slippery po is a smooth tongue coating as if covered in oily fluid which slips. Yung papillae seem to be hidden, parang nakatago, and cannot be scraped off din. While itong third description which is moldy, thick and patchy, makapal siya, tapos para lang siyang nakatapal, crumbly like a tofu, without root po siya, and can be scraped off. Pwede siya matanggal. Kumpara po dito sa sticky and slippery which cannot be scraped off. Okay po? So, here, ang first picture corresponds to the sticky. Dito po sa my center, which is rough. Compared po dito naman sa middle, which is the slippery. Parang smooth and oily po siya. Okay? Kumpara po dito sa first picture. While the third picture, ito po yung moldy na pwede po siya ma-scrape off. Okay? So, yung trend in thickness of coating. This refers to changes in the thickness of the tongue coating. The presence and thickness of the tongue coating reflect the strength of the pathogenic factor as well as the health of the stomach qi and anti-pathogenic qi. So, kung gaano po ka yung presence and thickness ng tongue coating, ganun din po yung strength ng pathogenic factor. If the coating thickens, it is increasing. So, mas lumalakas po yung pathogenic factor. And if it thins, kung manipis naman, ibig sabihin yung pathogenic factor is decreasing. Sa clinical significance, noting the trend in the thinning or thickening of the tongue coating provides insight into the health of the stomach qi. So, ang changes ng thinning and thickening of the tongue coating signifies po or indicates the health of the stomach qi and the state of the anti-pathogenic qi as well as the prognosis of the disease. So, importante po talaga ang pag-diagnose ng tongue coating. Since the prognosis is most often based on the condition of the stomach qi. So, this signifies na ang health ng stomach qi nakabase po doon sa pagtingin natin ng tongue coating. Sa pathophysiology of the increase and decrease of the tongue coating, the tongue coating reflects the health of the stomach qi and severity of the pathogens. In most cases, when the pathogen grow in strength or penetrate deeper into the body, the tongue coating will thicken. So habang lumalakas and nag-penetrate deeper po ang pathogen, the tongue coating also, ang ma-observe natin ay kumakapal. As the anti-pathogenic qi overcomes the pathogen, kung ang panglaban ng katawan naman kaya niyang i-overcome yung pathogen, makikita din natin yung changes ng tongue coating na nagninipis. Okay? In the critical phase of a disease, if a thick or thin tongue coating should disappear, it indicates the failure of the stomach qi or yi and or yin. So, pag nawala naman yung thick or thin tongue coating, ibig sabihin, mas nag-fail po yung stomach qi. If the tongue coating was absent, but then returns, it indicates that the stomach qi and or yin has recovered. So, dito natin makikita kung nag-apply po tayo ng treatment sa patient from absent, biglang nag-improve, nag-return po yung tongue coating, ibig sabihin, nakaka-recover po yung stomach qi and the patient is improving. So we have the pathogens gaining strength. Dito po, from thin coating, kumapal po siya. So, ibig sabihin, ini-invade po niya deeper and mas lumakas po yung pathogen. Pag ang anti-pathogenic G overcoming the pathogen naman, from thick coating, dapat ang ma-observe natin, gradually nagninipis po yung coating. So, ang intervention po natin ng acupuncture sa patient, ito po yung dapat ma-observe natin from thick coating, nagnipis po siya dahil effective po yung pag-treat natin through acupuncture. Dito naman, next, we have the failure of stomach qi or yin. So from thin coating, nawala yung coating, ibig sabihin, humina po yung stomach qi or yin. Pag naka-recover naman yung stomach qi or yin, from walang coating, nagkaroon po ng thin coating. So ito po yung ma-observe natin na nakatulong po yung ating acupuncture treatment. So we have here another table, description ng decreasing coating, ang tongue coating gradually thinning or decreasing. While sa increasing coating, tongue coating gradually thickening or reappearing. Sa indication, thick to thin, ibig sabihin anti-pathogenic G recovering. While from thin to none, nawala, spleen or stomach G failure. Ibig sabihin nag-worsen. Dito sa kabila, from thick to thin, naging better. Dito sa increasing coating, from none to thin, nagkaroon ng thin coating, spleen, stomach qi recovery, nagre-recover po. So, ibig sabihin, it is better. Dito naman sa thin, naging makapal, ibig sabihin yung disease is worsening. So, the prognosis is worse. Sa remarks, we have sa decreasing coating, ibig sabihin sudden disappearance of coating indicates exhaustion of stomach qi. While sa kabila, increasing coating, sudden appearance of a thin coating indicates a rapid decline of anti-pathogenic qi. So nag-decline yung panlaban ng katawan and a quick invasion of the pathogenic factor. Ibig sabihin, mas pumasok po yung disease sa katawan. So that ang ma-observe natin, increasing yung coating. Okay? So hanggang doon lang po. Thank you for listening.